The thing that most dentists get caught up in, especially when they're bringing on associates, is can I prevent this associate from competing with me while they're working for me and then after they're working for me? And the fear is that the associate's going to come in and take their patients and open up a practice next door. I generally think that this is a kind of defeatist mindset, and that, if you have an abundance mindset, your practice will thrive based on your leadership and the systems you put in place and your customer service and the front office staff and your hygienists, and that's what's going to make your practice sticky with patients. When it comes to non-competes, these rules are different from state to state, and you have to be careful of what you put into these contracts. So, really, the take-home advice is if you have contract that you want to implement or you have an issue, make sure you talk to counsel who understands the rules and can probably guide you on these rules.
They changed, I think, the non-compete in California a few years back, and now it's not very effective having a non-compete with the dentist.
This is often very confusing because everyone knows that in California, non-competes are not enforceable. However, however, that does not mean that you can't have a non-compete when you sell a practice. So in that first example of your friend that you talked about who bought a practice and the seller took the patients, that was likely a situation when the buyer wasn't properly protected and didn't have a non-compete in there, a non-solicitation in there to protect the goodwill that was purchased from the seller. When it comes to your associate, the rules are very different. You cannot prevent in California an associate doctor from opening up their own practice within a geographic radius after they've stopped practicing with you. You cannot prevent that. What you can do is you can say, as a condition of working for my practice, while you're working here, you're not permitted to work at another office within a certain mile radius. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can't restrict their ability to work after they're stopped.